Good afternoon and welcome to Hoi An. We made it here from Hue on just a 3-hour bus ride, middle of the rainy season, but we're in luck so far because the sun is shining. So we're just going to explore this place, which is known as one of the most happening places and one of the places that should definitely be on any Vietnam itinerary in all other countries. So prepare for awesomeness.
We're now at the gate of the Bamboo Temple, a temple that's more than 400 years old and it's really beautiful. I love the faded soft colors here and beautiful decorations, and as you can see it's also a very popular spot for pictures. As I can see why, it's really beautiful. You have a nice little pond here, it's beautifully symmetrical around it. Really nice.
It's just something that you stumble across when you're walking through the streets of the old quarter. It's like a little bit of a hidden spot. You're just walking through the street, all these yellow houses, because Hoi An is known as the yellow city. I'll let you figure that one out. I'll give you a bit of time to. It took Naick a while to realize why that is. But then you're just walking through all these yellow houses and suddenly you look to the left and you see this view and you're like, damn, that's beautiful, just right in the middle of the old city center. It's like we have a tranquil place, so that's cool. Today we're going to explore the old city center. We're going to go to the night market as well. We have a few more hours, I think, before the sun starts to set. Yeah, maybe around 1 more hour. So we're gonna make the most of the day that we have in Hoi An. Have you ever seen a lantern tree? Because there is one up there on the rooftop. I have to say, initially, yesterday when we arrived in Hoi An, I was a little underwhelmed because our hostel is not really in the old quarter. And I kept reading these things online about how beautiful it is. It's one of the best places to go in all of Vietnam. And I was like, well, sounds like this is a little bit overrated. But now just walking around here, it's really beautiful. All the yellow colored houses and they have these nice wooden panels on the windows. It looks a little bit like you're almost in the Caribbean in terms of like the building style. They have the lanterns. There's a lot going on, a lot of people here walking around just for the sunset. But it is really touristy. I mean, can you tell?
It's supposed to be really beautiful when it's a bit more dark and all the lanterns are on, so we're just gonna have a quick stop and then we'll be back. Well, it's a little bit more dark, sun is going down, so just a few minutes we'll show you what it's like. Hoi An is at its most beautiful when the sun is down. You get these beautiful lampoons lining the streets. All the buildings are lit up. Romantic atmosphere. If you walk a bit further in the old quarter, there's so many boats around here, and they all have these lampoons on them, beautifully lit up.
Is it a lampoon shop? Is it a boat? Nobody knows.
Maybe slightly tacky, but still think it's very beautiful. I don't think we're gonna make a boat ride because we've been making a lot of boat rides lately, but it looks beautiful. And all across the shore of the river you can see the shops and restaurants, all these lampoons. It's like, I don't know, it's unlike everything I've seen before. I really like it.
There are so many people lining up here to get into one of these lampoon boats. It's really crazy. I mean, look at that.
If you stroll a bit further along the river, a bit away from where the heart of the old quarter is, you have this night market. It's here every day. It starts around 6 when it gets dark. We're gonna have a stroll around, see what we can find, maybe buy a little souvenir or at least get some food.
You can see a lot of people here, both Vietnamese as well as tourists, wearing these typical Vietnamese hats, sort of shaped like a cone a little bit. I've been wanting to try one for a few days. Not sure how it's gonna fit the shape of my head. Ow, I slapped myself. So what do you think? Oh, there's an echo in here.
Really?
Really? Come closer.
You look a little bit like a lampoon.
Wait, it's not for the image, it's just come closer so you can hear the echo. Echo! Echo! That's insane. Ooh, that's annoying. I look like a lampoon? Like a cute lampoon or?
It is? Oh, now the echo is even more.
And the pink ribbon really does the trick, yeah.
It's surprisingly stable on your head, but what I really like about this market is that there's such a big variety. So many food stalls, so many souvenir shops, also clothes. A lot of times when you go to an Asian market, they sell pretty much the same thing like everywhere. But here you have all these different kind of things. You have really nice things as well, not just random crap, I would say. So, nice. How much is this?
120, $120,000.
For one whole
Yeah.
squid.
You can have for city. Half.
Small one plus.
Yeah, half.
Okay, can we have a two
Two
shrimp
sweet
and
and half. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sit down, table.
We've come to this corner of the market where there are 6, 7, 8 of these small food shops lined up. There's one stand that sells beers, coconuts, one says freshly grilled seafood, one is grilling some meat, the other one is grilling some corn, so you can pretty much have everything here just while you sit here, so you order from different...
It's like a food court.
Yeah, it's like a food court, like very Vietnam style. I was expecting to be quite expensive because it's a more touristy area, but prices are pretty good, I would say.
Grilled squid, fresh off the grill. They smother it in like this marinade that looks really, really good. It's really hot. It's like still steaming from the grill. Feel like barbecued. Nice. 60,000 Vietnamese dong for this, half a squid. So like €1.5, $1.70, something like that. Can't beat those prices. It's also spicy. One thing Hoi An is pretty famous for is for having a lot of tailor shops.
You can get pretty much anything tailor-made now.
You want a new suit? There are about 500 or even 700 shops,
Yeah.
according to some websites, that sell tailor-made clothing here. They're all around the city, and yeah, we couldn't resist because we seriously need some new clothing.
Yesterday we went to a couple of shops and we had some clothes made. Today we're going there to have a first fitting.
So I have chosen to have 2 custom tailor-made dresses made here at Tan Design. Why? Because I just had a few dresses out front that I liked, and we started talking to the lady who runs this shop, and she seemed very knowledgeable and really to know how to make the clothes fit very well. I don't know anything about fabrics, clothes, fittings, so we seemed to trust her and we were like, let's go with this one. So I'm actually a little bit nervous about this because I've never had anything tailor-made before. I've also never bought anything, like gave someone money to buy clothes that I haven't seen in like the right fabric that I haven't tried on. So
Hi, how are you?
like a cherry pie. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah.
First thoughts?
I think it looks really nice. It fits me really well, but you can see like my bra, which you're not, I mean, I'm not such a big
A bit
fan
too
of
much
it.
cleavage maybe?
A bit too much cleavage, and it's a bit long.
Yeah, you wanted it shorter, right?
Yeah.
To một chút xíu mình sẽ vừa cũng đẹp mà, có đều xíu. Cứ để mơ thử. What do you think when I do about like us? No, I think higher
Like this.
okay.
I'm gonna have a much shorter sleeve on this side. That's a good thing about the first fitting. They make it a little bit on the larger side, so you can still do with it whatever you want and adjust it as you wish. I'm gonna make it shorter, so that it looks a little bit younger, like a lot shorter. But try the second dress. We'll have to wrap it.
Very cute.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Where the shape very nice.
Yeah. One for the split, maybe a little bit more open.
Yeah.
One more open. When they cut shorter, like everything around we open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. They quite literally have like 1,000 fabrics here. I mean, look at that. You can just pick anything you want. You can come here for a suit, you can come for a dress, you can come for pants, anything you want. Dress shirt.
And the prices are very reasonable. Kim's dress, the short one, costs $30 and the long one costs $45. My pants just cost $25.
And it's tailor-made. I mean, it's made to your measurements. Yeah, pants look good.
When you wear the thick one, do you wear the belt with it or not?
No belt.
Okay, so thick one is. Okay,
Yeah, maybe
next
close
shade.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
Happy with the pants.
Oh yeah, very happy. Love them. I was sad that my pants were really worn out, especially from Mongolia. I wore them a lot there. Like,
That was the pants you wore on the horse track.
yeah, I wore them. I think I got really damaged then because of the mud and stuff like that. So.
Come on, RC.
It's getting bumpy.
It's getting bumpy. It's getting swampy.
Beginner, novice horse ride. Anybody?
I'm really happy to have a new one. It's even half the price that I bought the original one, so.
Very good. So it is currently, I think, 1:30 p.m. We just finished the first fitting for my two dresses.
Yeah.
Naick's pants. We ordered another shirt for me. We have to come back for second fitting at 4:30. I don't know how they
3
do
hours
it.
They adapt two dresses and one pants.
Which is just insane. So yeah, we're gonna have to come back. So one thing you can also have custom made here are shoes. And I need, trust me, I really need new shoes. So just gonna check for some sandals. I don't have sandals anymore. I don't have flip-flops anymore. I ruined all of them over the course of this year. These actually fit perfectly, I think. I would have to need them custom made. I think the size is pretty good.
Yeah.
Comfortable. And these are leather? Leather? Handmade leather sandals. Pretty comfortable, I must say. But I don't really like the orange color, but you can have them made in any color, so maybe black. Is it possible to have this sandal with the same stitching
Yes.
in this double leather?
Yes. And for the sole here, I'm making very good sole for you.
Okay.
And you got the branding, not the strip.
Okay.
Yes. And you wear not broken.
Tomorrow, 2 p.m. you come back again.
Okay, yes, perfect. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
So the shop we've come to is Da Trau. It is now 2:30 p.m. Order them now, have to come here tomorrow for, again, a first fitting. They're gonna see if they fit tomorrow at 2 p.m. So in like one day, if you spend one day here getting everything sorted, and then one day just fitting everything, and then fitting it again probably, but you can do that all in one day. And you can change out like your entire wardrobe. I paid like 22 euros, like $24, which is super cheap for handmade sandals. But now I'm a bit confused because we have to be back for our final fitting for the dresses at 4:30
Am I sure that 3?
today. And we have to pick up the shirt that Naick ordered at another shop yesterday at 3. So that's basically like now. We're first gonna get a coffee and then we're gonna get Naick's shirt. We've come to the Hoi An roastery.
Ordered a cocoa cold brew. We love the flavor. It's still very coffee-like, but like sweet hint of coconut milk and condensed milk.
What else did you order? What else did you do?
I have no idea what you are talking about. I mean, it's not like I ordered an eclair or something. Oh yeah.
For Naick's dress shirt, we have come to Bebe, which is known as the best tailor in all of Hoi An. They have 3 establishments all over town, and they're more like the higher quality, high-end tailor.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi!
Wait me a second.
Handsome.
Thank you.
Right? He already
Yes!
handsome.
1, 2, 3, fashion show.
Ooh, it looks good.
Oh, it looks good. Really, the fit is
See?
exactly like I want.
What
Very
happened?
Please twirl, so we can confirm it's okay.
You see, I
Wow.
make your boyfriend very handsome.
Yes, very
Curly,
handsome.
Sexy
Very
bum.
fitting.
Yes.
Very good.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Happy?
Very
Yes,
happy.
very happy.
Yes.
Thank you. It's a lot better.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot better. What do you think?
Very beautiful.
Better, right?
Do you like it?
I like it. I like the length and I like the slits. Very nice. Thank you.
Very beautiful.
Okay. I like it. She did a good job. So, how would you summarize Hoi An in 4 words? 3 words.
Beautiful, but touristy.
That's actually pretty good.
A lot of people say it's their favorite city or say favorite part about visiting Vietnam. I can see why. It's very beautiful. It's very picturesque as well. Hanoi and some other places are more hectic, more chaotic, a bit more run down. While this is like really, really beautiful and picturesque. In Hanoi, it feels more like you're blending in a bit with the local life. I highly recommend coming here. It doesn't feel too tacky, I would say. Really beautiful. and you can get some custom-made clothes. I mean, why not?
It's not high on like big ticket sites, but it has beautiful streets, a lot of coffee shops. It's a nice place to chill out for a little while, and I think that's what draws people to Hoi An. Just like it feels more like a resorty town almost, where you can just relax, you can have some clothes made, you can wander the streets, have some food in the night market. It's a nice spot to chill.